Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Direct strike, yeah. I just unmuted myself. I was in the bathroom. Yeah, guided strike. How you doing? Took tomorrow off? Nice. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Switch this one. How you doing? Work's getting heavy? That's fair. And get a haircut, few errands? Fair. That could be fun. Hey, Mooks. Aw, well, I appreciate you. I hope you feel better. Mm-hmm. Um, I got a new set of headphones. Um, but they're like way more noise canceling than my last pair of headphones are. So when I'm talking into my mic, I feel super muted. So let me know if I start yelling at you guys by accident. No, just they just so happen to be way more sound canceling than the other ones. My other set were like starting to fall apart. The fabric was like coming off of the cuffs and it was leaving like fabric in my ears and I was like maybe I should get a new one. And then I was browsing on Amazon and I saw the headphones that I wanted as a warehouse deal. So it's like a new product, but the box got like all fucked up in shipping. So they sell it at discount prices. So I bought it with a fucked up box. And it's like a $250 headset and I got it for $160. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a shit about the box. I'm gonna throw it out anyway. If they work, then then that's great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Those prices are in Canadian, don't forget. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Don, how's it going? I'm good. Thank you, Chanel. Yeah, 20 American dollars. That sounds about right. You're in Canada? Nice. Me too. These are yeah, chats should be merged. They should be. These are the DT770 studio headsets. Uh TikTok did show up at one point. I saw it before. You may have just missed it because it goes behind my head. Mm-hmm. Don't even get me started. I gotta get new glasses eventually. You did your makeup? Nice. I bet it was very cute. All right, we're gonna just start get. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna play this game. Come through. Powerwash Sim 2, as the title says. No, never my house. Always somebody else's house. I got started on it earlier because I didn't want to wait for stream. What is Kitty Cat? Bubbles! Perfect. Okay. I started cleaning this house. How is the audio level for you? Yeah. Music and me are fine? Alright, how's the game? You should hear it when the water is spraying. Hey, Zeno, how you doing? Seems really quiet. Okay, hang on. Not the greatest? I'm sorry to hear that. How is it now? Okay. Is it too loud, though? Good range? Okay. Whoop. I'm gonna take one of these with me. Sounds louder on TikTok? Oh. Alright, well, that's probably because TikTok doesn't have the the audio is split off of TikTok, so you can't hear the music on TikTok. You might have to get this guy. I fucking love Power Wash Sim so much. I've put... Hang on, I gotta check now. Power Wash Sim 1. I put 120 hours into on Steam. My audio is very crisp now. I'm not too loud. Okay, okay. It's a very good game to play while I'm like watching shit on YouTube. And yeah, shit has cold and fever going on. Oh no, Zeno, I'm sorry. That sucks. Aren't you like you were just on holiday or something, weren't you? Um Supposed to go to work, but then this fever morning had you bedridden. Aw. That sucks, so I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Alright, no bummer songs. What are we doing? Oh, this is soap. Oh, Zeno, what the fuck? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hang on, let me add that to the total. Thank you so much. It's lagging right now, and you're gonna break it. You're about to break it. So much about classic cars. Classic cars. We lost, that's the war, yeah. Hang on, I'm turning down my audio a little bit. Is that... You guys should still be fine. You shouldn't be touched, right? Alright, cool. Soap Squatter? Hoping you go away the weekend you got to... Ah, Mookie. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you don't have to go to the doctor. I haven't heard from you in a couple days, so I just assumed you were busy with school. See, the soap makes it way easier to clean. Because when I do this, it comes off just fine on the spots that I soaped, but the spots that I don't soap take more effort, so... Been busy, also just bleh. You have a spot on your hip and you think you itched it in your sleep. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, if it has... Like, if it is an infection, then they should be able to just give you some antibiotics then. You grind it all down, no soap. That's how I played Power Wash 1. I didn't use soap ever, but it was like a limited resource in that one. You had to buy new soap every time you ran out. But in this one, your soap is unlimited, so you just can only have so much soap at a time. And then you wash it off and you get more soap. Yeah. So like, I'll switch. There's this new power washer, which is kind of like a mop. I don't know how to feel about this one yet. And then yeah, so every time you use the soap, you get more soap after you wash it off. So soap forever. Oh, oh. Power scrubber? Not quite though. It's like, it's like a. It's kind of weird to control. I think I need more upgrades on it before it becomes more efficient. Just another day for Torbeck. uh, it's kind of like a scrubber. Yeah, kind of like a scrubber. Yeah, you guys got this. Don't let the colds win. Use the frenzied flame to cleanse your body. Fair. I'm gonna do so much power washing this weekend. It isn't even funny. More power wash strims? No, I should play some other stuff for strims. But I'm gonna be doing it on my own time. Trust. I still got one more playthrough of Silent Hill F I have to do. And I'm gonna play the hell out of this. Thankfully I don't work this weekend, so I'll have lots of time. The third puzzle game, yeah, I gotta do that. Hey Moonchester, how's it going? Oh. I actually had no idea this was coming out today. I just got a notification from Steam that it was available now, and I'm like, I need to buy this immediately. I don't care how much is in my bank account right now. It's a necessity. Alright, Mookie, I hope you get some sleep. Your university arc? Honestly, that's very valid. I love Power Wash Sim so much. Okay. Crazy. Just the serotonins from the dings are amazing. It's what I needed. What I really needed lately. Can lurk? Have a good sleep. I appreciate you lurking. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I'm always here. We have lost her to the dinks. No, I'm here! Turkey has both serotonin and melatonin. I fucking love turkey. Turkey is like so good. I wish we had turkey more often just as a society. Fair, fair. I hope your terms go well. I just did turkey dinner for my family, so honestly, just give me a reason. Early birthday? Although my favorite is a roast. Fucking love a roast. I'm just a meat and potatoes person. I'm easy to please. Whoop! It's midnight. I could turn back the time. I'd make alright. Maybe something you don't know what though? You can taste it in your mouth. Lasagna. I haven't had lasagna in such a long time. So it could be the last night. I want you. Having that, yeah. Lasagna's good, especially if you're sick. A nice hot lasagna. I mean, not if you have to make it yourself, but. Mm-hmm. Like this. You get a message? Yeah! Tell her you're sick. Mom, I'm sick. Can you make a lasagna? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh yeah, Zeno, you have a first badge now. Yeah. I cleared out some old ones who don't come by stream anymore, and you were in the list, so. Yeah! Mooks got promoted, you got promoted. I think Potato got promoted. Maria! Stepping in, giving hugs, stepping out. Alright, well, thank you for stepping in. Thank you for the hugs. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, I think first, I looked into this once and I've forgotten now, but I'm pretty sure first is like the first, um, 10 subscriptions a channel has? Something like that. Yeah. Also, my sister still, if you're still subscribed, you can't be removed from first. But if you don't subscribe, you can be taken off of first. And so my sister's still subscribed, so. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I didn't realize how dirty it was down there still. Alright. I have a younger sister and an older sister. This one is my younger sister. Faded moon. Yes. No boys in this house. Me, my mom, and my sisters. I mean, my dad was around, but not very often. But, yeah. You're the eldest out of your siblings if you include your step-siblings? Fair. I am the middle child. Danzilla dropping the lore? Yeah. I'm the middle kid. My older sister is older by a significant amount because she's my half-sister technically. My younger sister is full-blooded sister, and she's 3 years younger than I am. Oldest of two boys? Fair. Only brothers? There you go. So we match. You're the youngest out of all your siblings, bio and step. Oh my god, that must have been an experience. You were supposed to be a girl based on heartbeat? Oh, I see, I see. Said your AMAM point. That's fair. I find it never, I've always been told it never really works out the way they say they're gonna do it. I think my sister was supposed to be a boy. Little black dress. That's fair. We didn't have any boys in the family, but I was like, I was treated like the boy. I was definitely a tomboy. I didn't have like girly things or, you know, I never did like my makeup or yeah, I was absolutely a tomboy. I used to play soccer. I didn't I never had like I wore like I wore mostly just t-shirts and like black shirts and shit like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Goth tomboy. I wish I'd been goth. I didn't have the money to be goth. We also didn't have the means growing up here to like Winnipeg, we got our first Hot Topic probably like 10 years ago, which makes it really hard to be a goth teenager when you don't have a Hot Topic in your city. Godzilla would pull it off. I used to think those pants, what are they called? Like trip pants? I used to think those were really cool, but you couldn't get those here. Oh no, you too, Zeno! Fuck. Why does work gotta be like that? Yeah. You fired your mom without a legit cause? What? That's fucked up. Everybody's having problems with work, apparently. One night, you underneath the moonlight. Hey, welcome in. They didn't even give you overtime for helping your mom take out students hunting and fishing? With 30k to Chibi for how long? 15 minutes. 15 minutes, Chibi, I believe. Have we reached the riot time yet? Yes. We are at riot time now. I'm sorry your work is sucking, Zeno. And that sucks, because, like, you really like that stuff. Like, it seemed like they were doing good for you. You love the job because you love helping and working with younger generation. Some of them are like fondling your mom for taking them out hunting when some of their parents couldn't do that. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, pushed it. That's fine. Hey, thank you for the rose. How much does this game cost? It was 20 something Canadian. I believe I have a discount because I have the first one. I'm not sure. New bosses are running things students are now saying it's beginning to feel like a prison, which you do understand because you do feel like a prison, even though the communities. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully something changes. Hopefully. Or maybe there'll be a new group that will maybe step up. Oh. Can I get this? Can I make this jump? Oh. This way. Oh, I can climb the outside. Oh, okay. Yeah. Feels like everybody's jobs are becoming especially shitty lately. Yeah. Hopefully things get better for you, bud. Oh, didn't work. Go this way. Wait, was there more stuff? Oh, there was, yeah. We had a meeting at work, on Thursday? What the hell is that noise? We had a meeting at work on Thursday, and it was not a good meeting. And, oh, it was you! Fuck! Wow, rude. I didn't even see that. It's like, is there a monster showing up? Bad. It went bad. Hang on. I think I'm lagging pretty bad with this one. I'm gonna change models. Give me 1 second. There. You'd like to wash the monster? Fair. There's a kaiju dismantling game, a kaiju cleanup game coming out. I've seen trailers for, which I think could be fun. Ah, yeah, my gremlin model. You haven't seen this one before? My gremlin. Yeah. But it's like, the kaijus have been defeated, you have to dismantle them and clean up. Not you haven't? Oh. Well, this is my gremlin model. It comes in handy when games are like a bit too much and my model starts to lag. And also for being goofy. We used it when we played Water Park Sim too, yeah. No, my other model is very large. And for as nice as my new computer is, it's definitely bottlenecked a little bit and has some problems running some games and my models at the same time. Times they go oh, every time. Yeah, yeah. It's so goofy. Whoa. I can show you the other stuff it does too. I never showed this off. Okay, hang on. I didn't actually show this off because I was keeping it a big secret for a long time. Oh, it's got other expressions. It's got swirly eyes, it's got heart eyes, it's got star eyes. No. No, there's not. It's there's like challenge modes. Wow. There's like challenge modes, but like speed challenges. However, this is just vibes. It's all vibes. Oh yeah, you can snatch. Oh yeah, big head. Oh, and then I never set this up because this I was trying to keep this a secret for a very long time, and I never set this hotkey up. So give me 1 second to get it going, because I knew if I had set this up beforehand, I was going to fucking spoil things. Gotta hold on me. Okay, you ready? Ready? Oh my god, bald? Yeah. Ready? I've had this for a long time, and I've had to try so hard not to spoil this. Who made this gremlin? I cannot remember their name. I can find it for you. Uh, she's in her bodysuit. um, they don't do commissions anymore. This like I got this like a couple months before they stopped doing commissions like entirely. But I can find you the name if you want it. But yeah. So this one also has big head. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. No! Go back. Go back. God damn it. Oh, got it. I got like the eyes for all of them as well. Yeah. The bald head, yeah. Oh, I can also apparently put my hat on. Yeah. The bald head is really funny. I have had that model I've had this model with the Eldritch outfit since May. May. That's how long the Eldritch model has been in the works with Mookie, and that's how long I've been hanging on to this secret. Bald head is giving boy, like Kratos. Yeah, no, it's been. Listen, keeping this secret has been the hardest thing I've had to do for a long time. Keeping that secret, the whole outfit just being a secret, it was killing me. Full bald grandma run. Better days are already coming. It's too late now. That a threat? I wish. I wish it were true. For sure. Times, they do be timing right now. You have no choice. Do not resist. Ghoulie, how you doing? What? You cannot stop it. Your Amazon email and see an order for like 7 books and a new cat tree of. Oh no, what happened? Got stuck going from grocery store to grocery store because your family needs. Oh no, that's the worst. I've been there. Did did you figure it out? The fuck? Turns out that you thought you backed out of a last minute fucking cart, but you did. So did you buy a bunch of stuff? What? Oh. You see, no. You're really tempted to do another pay over time? Yes, you did. Maybe you'll just let this happen. Oh, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Take the money. You show me? Alright. Listen, I just had to affirm to buy these headphones because my other set were dead, so... I mean, they were not dead, but they were basically on their last legs. And if they had died, I would have been fucking screwed, so... I bought my nice ones for cheaper than they were supposed to be. You finished your Grey Brian Vampies, so you're all making wise decisions? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah! Listen, no, I'm gonna pay off... Jesus Christ! Always Zeno. Always Zeno. You promoted him to first, it's on me. The moist jump scare gets me every time, but it's so funny. And borrow someone's credit card, you need shopping therapy. That's honestly, Ghoulie, that's what Google, that's what Amazon Affirm is for. I like finding the small, quiet ones. Getting it works every time. Because you're the only one that does it. So I forget that it's even a thing until you turn up and start doing it again. When I'm like desperate to buy something, there's a moth in here. Alright, I batted him away. Needing to sneeze for so long? You said you blow your nose. Inhale pepper? I mean, I guess that would do it, yeah. When I was a kid, my uncle, um, started laughing while he was eating and he choked, and then he accidentally, got a chili pepper flake stuck in his sinuses. And it was just stuck in there. For a while. Had to wait for it to come out naturally. Yeah. Sneezing constantly. Yeah, I remember it was not a great experience for him, and he was not a great dude, so that's alright. Alright by me. Yeah, yeah. He basically, like, his sinuses were burning for a while. Because it was lodged in there for, like, a couple days. So dry. Oh, no. Oh, I hate that. I used to get nosebleeds at night all the time because it would get really dry in my mom's house. And I would just get nosebleeds while I was sleeping, so I'd wake up, like, with blood all over my pillow. Maybe you have, like, a sinus infection or something, you know. Yeah, it could just be a small one. If it doesn't clear up, you should probably get checked anyway. Sinus infections suck. Hey, Alex. What's left? What's left? Central feature trim and first floor window frame. Okay, so we gotta get back up. It's going all right. Where? Oh, right here. There, and then first floor window frame down there. I like this as they added in with the new game where it targets what you're missing instead of having to run around everywhere and find it. Hey. Aw, I'm sorry. Is she gonna at least make you a lasagna? Aw, that sucks. Well, I mean, you could grab the noodles while you're out. I want to save up for these good ones, the good guns. Lucky till 9. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, rip. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I just got an achievement for having soap on every piece of the dog car at the same time. But it makes sense. You'd soap it up first. Can I? It depends on what's in it. Pepper steak. Ugh, the serotonins. Beef? red and green bell peppers, carrots, string beans, rice, I think. Yeah, that'd be fine. It depends on, like, the sauce. I can't have soy sauce unless it's, like, gluten-free soy sauce, but veggies are fine. Yeah, the dings. Oh, that'd be good, yeah. Remind me. You like making sauce from scratch? That's fair. Any baths by Sleep Token? I only know, like, one or two Sleep Token songs. Like the summoning. Mm-hmm. Didn't have to cut me off. Make it never happen and we were nothing. Like a stranger and it feels so rough. Didn't have to stoop so low. Collect your records and then change your number. You just... Where is it? Where is it? Got it! Yeah! Hey! I am so happy this is out. I'm so happy this is out. Did it give Damocles a listen? I'll check it out. I put like 120 hours into Powerwash Sim 1, which is baby numbers, but I fucking love that game. Oh, just dropped my fucking phone. Come on. There it is. You ready to head out? Your brother said he might be finishing early. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I was just letting my playlist play. Why is my phone going nuts? What is happening? I'm busy playing Powerwash Sim. Nothing important. Spam. I haven't talked about this yet on stream, but I read a book last night that made me so mad. I've never seen it happen before, but later, Zeno. Yeah, for sure. Mad, yeah, mad, mad, mad. I was fucking reading it while I was laying in bed last night. Precious, precious few hours that I get to read per day. And it was bad. It was bad. I was very mad because I liked this author and I've read books by this author that I really enjoyed. But I was reading a dark romance that it used it used the term unaliving in the romance unironically. And I was upset about it. Why would you do this to me? If it was like ironic, fine, but it wasn't. This was entirely serious. I was unhappy. And then I went to bed mad. I've read some that I like. I've read some dark romances that I like. And this author had previously been one of those authors that I really liked. But this, like, I don't know, man. This cast a really big shadow on them and their entire backlog. And now I'm not sure anymore. Which sucks, because I did really like some of their other books. Is it darker they Sundar? No, it's usually like they're murderers and shit like that. Like actually. Is this real life? Thankfully I've not read any described dark romances that have just had Sundar characters, but these ones have all been like legitimately dark. Um it's just the use of unaliving in a a book that really put me through a loop. And I don't know, took me right out of it. Why are you doing TikTok censorship in my book? Where's my... Oh, I didn't give me a scissor lift for this one? Damn. Oh, I should turn this around. It was the character saying it. It was the character saying it, not the narrative voice. But like, so this is the second book in a trilogy of novellas, and I read the first one. The first one was fine. I started the second one. The second one was like, I wasn't as into this one as I was the first one because they started like, I don't know, the characters started getting on my nerves. Like, it it's so the narrative voice saying it would have absolutely been unacceptable. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna out myself here with my books, but this book was like a girl goes to one of those like haunted houses that are like extreme or whatever, but it turns out she went to the wrong one and she ends up in a situation where there's a bunch of people who are actually killers. And Plastic Crow Fae Romance, and tell me if you tell me what the title is, I will read it for you. I promise. I never really know, but I never outwardly out myself on stream. um yeah, so this chick goes to the wrong kind of extreme haunted house basically, and it's actually full of real killers. And they chase her around and they do dark romance things, and They kill people, and then she gets sent home and the book ends. And then the next book is they show up on her doorstep again, and they like kidnap her, and and then like I have not it's not like the Jeff the Killer book. No. No. Not the Jeff the Killer book. um but they take their masks off and they start going by their real names like within the first couple pages of the novella. And like the second their masks come off, they just start acting like it goes from being like dark mysterious killer guys to like these are just like regular assholes. They're not even fun anymore. These are just guys. I did not read the Jeff the Killer book, but I watched a Jenny Nicholson review about the Jeff the Killer book years ago. Yeah, it's just Bob down the street, but Bob down the street's kind of a dick, and then he kidnapped her. Yeah, they're just assholes. I don't know. Like, it changed the character voice in the book. Like, they just didn't feel like the same characters. And then, so yeah, they kidnap her and they take her to a cabin. And I was really bothered because this lady has like 3 cats, and at no point was she ever like, "But what about my cats? They're home alone." I would have been very upset that I abandoned my cats because I got kidnapped, and that would be my first concern. So that bothered me a lot. And then she's been like held captive by these killers, and then like 60% of the way into this novella that's only like 100 pages, she goes, "Are you gonna unalive me?" And then one of the killers is like, "No, we're not gonna unalive you." And I was like, just by that point, I was just mad. You just finished a dark romance, maybe? What'd you read? What'd you read? It was dark and it had a romance? That might count. You would unalive all of them. It was bad. Whoops. You're incoming? Oh, okay, hang on. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure my Discord is.
Hello?
Let me make sure you're being captured here. 1 sec.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hello?
Oh, hang on. Um.
Oh, your volume is like down to 0 for some reason.
You muted me.
Yeah, I muted you. I'm like, I can't stand this bitch.
Ah.
I didn't want to like type this out. It's a lot. Yeah, so it was like, how familiar is anyone in the chat or you, Denny, familiar with infinite flow as a genre?
No.
Chat? Any infinite flow fans? Okay. So infinite flow is essentially it's like someone who uh so I'm like it's very early and I haven't had coffee.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's like
it's yeah, yeah.
it's sort of like supernatural survival escape room games, right? Like
Okay.
someone is in a car crash and they die and they're like, if you want to be revived, you have to go through this series of escape room survival games, but they're like real movie horror stories. So it's like
Okay.
you get sent to a cursed village and you have to like solve the mystery of the monster stalking it and survive.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
as soon as you finish that, you get sent to a spooky mansion that has like some sort of tragic history.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, hi. Yeah, I just like crashed the stream because
That's
I'm
fine.
too lazy to type,
I'm
and
just fucking
Danny's very
around, so
indulgent of
yeah.
me. I love you, Danny. Mwah. Um, yeah, so I would say it's like it's from the same community as Lit RPG in that it sort of has its origins in web novels, but sort of specifically Chinese danmei web novels, which is, boys love. And basically a lot of the most interesting genres of novels, in my opinion, comes from like the danmei genre, and then like the straights find it and make it boring. But that's just me griping. So it's like they're like intrinsically like horror stories that are like will usually have like very alternative romances, like the brooding male lead will be literal Cthulhu.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a great genre if you're like a bit of a freak.
Yeah, sounds great.
Um and the one I just finished reading was um like a lot of like these sort of horror stories, and it was like the male lead in this case was like a sentient digestive system.
Okay.
And not like, oh, he manifests as a human being. No, it was like a literal like digestive, like a giant gooey digestive system. And you know the main character had sex by putting his thing down the digest. Yeah, anyway. Um
Ah.
but you know what? It had sauce. I enjoyed it. I
Uh-huh.
enjoyed
Uh-huh.
it.
All right, all right. I mean, I've read
Um
some weird ones in my time,
yeah,
that's for sure.
it's the thing. I'm like, is this necessarily catering to some interest I have? No. But I gotta respect the commitment. I
Yeah.
will always respect the commitment.
Well, that's like the sentient object romances that are out there now. Um, like there's a lot of weird ones that are just out there
Yeah,
for fun.
exactly, Vespa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I like, there wasn't really like a coherent plot because it was like, 12 plots that were like overlapping, because that's like the nature of Infinite Flow, is like a series of like smaller stories,
Hmm.
like half anthological.
Yeah.
Um, I also finished reading, like most of my reading output is like shitty Chinese web novels. But, there's some gems in there. One I finished was reincarnated as a demon spider in a weird world.
Okay. All
And
right.
I would give that like, for under like the Chinese web novel grading scale, not like actual book grading scale.
Mm-hmm.
I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
like compare it to like actual books, it'd be like a 3 out of 10. But we're talking web novels here.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I would say like the opening half was strong. The world building was really strong. It was really good. It was really interesting. Very like weird and gross.
Mm-hmm.
But had a like just like a weak ending. It kind of devolved into like and then storytelling, like a child telling you their dream, where they're like, and then this happened, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
this
I know
happened,
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
and then this happened. It's like, okay. And then like they'll like take a pause, and you're like, okay, great, the dream is over. And then they're like, and then it's like, oh god, there's like 8 more chapters. But like the reason I bring this up is this author is so funny. They're basically one of those authors that will have like one story that they write, and they just write it over and over again under like slightly different changes and names.
Allie Hazelwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I wasn't gonna name drop, but
Listen, I got no problem with that.
yeah, and so their thing is like a person reincarnated into a weird world, which is like a
Okay, yeah.
supernatural world with like sort
Yeah.
of eldritch horror elements. And they are themselves in some way eldritch, and
Okay.
they unravel the world. And that's like the same story they write over and over again. And they wrote this story called raising a peach garden in a weird world.
Okay.
And they're like, I was reading the comments from it. It was so funny. It was like a bunch of people being like, I feel really like ripped off from this novel because I thought it would be, like a farming flow novel where they're like, developing Chinese where netizens like love farming novels. They're like big on farming novels.
Right, right.
And not like I'm not talking about like RPG farming. I mean like literally like growing vegetables and stuff.
Okay.
Like Stardew Valley. Like
Yeah, yeah.
they're like, yeah, I thought it'd be like Stardew Valley in like a Cthulhu world, and it'd be like kind of relaxing and
Okay.
empowering. And then they're like, but no, it's like a very literal person growing fruit trees in an apocalyptic world. And then there's like another person who was like, I feel really ripped off because it's called growing peach trees in a weird world, but I'm like 80% through and he's grown 3 trees and none of them are peach trees. And I'm like, this is like the opposite of like something for everyone, where like there's people who thought this was a metaphor and are disappointed, and there's people who thought this was literal and they're disappointed. It's like no one's
No
getting
one's
what they
happy.
want.
Yeah.
No one's happy.
That's amazing.
Uh,
You know what? I was so mad about this book with the unaliving in it.
yeah, yeah.
I rated Model Land 2 stars because Goodreads does 5-star ratings. I gave Model Land 2 stars. This one, I gave a 1. I was so mad. This comes in under Model Land.
No, I
So,
absolutely understand that. It's like when you go in being like this book is gonna be bad or disappointing in some way,
yeah,
it's like you're more willing to give it credit where it's
yeah,
interesting at least. When you're like, I went in with expectations and it broke those and made me feel bad, there's like it's a lot harsher reaction.
yeah. Like, my 1-star reviews are for books that have actually physically offended me in some way. And, like, Model
Yeah.
Land, I can appreciate. I appreciate what she was trying to say, even if she said it, like,
Yeah.
in some kind of uncanny
Model
valley way. Yeah.
Model is too fascinating
Yeah.
to be a 1 star. Like
It
it's
was
not good enough
creative.
to even give a like a so bad it's good rating because it's so awful, but it is so fascinating as well.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't be mad at it. I was
And
interested. I would read it if there was
yeah,
a sequel, you know?
oh, I wish you would make a sequel. But no, Model Land. It's gonna be a weird comparison. Model Land it gives the vibe of like finding like really weird niche porn that's like kind of gross and off-putting. It's like it's not even like it's not for me. It's like this is like really gross out, but you're like so fascinated that there is like a community around this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that same feeling.
Yeah, it's I'm not upset that I spent time reading Model Land, considering that it's 600 pages. Like, I'm not upset that I lost all that time. I was mad that I spent an hour and a half reading this book last night.
What book did Vesta read?
What's that? Uh,
Uh, I read a book like that a month ago.
oh, was it the weird horror one, Vesta?
Oh, I like a weird horror.
It was, like a, uh, pet. Oh, I don't know if you told me about that one. I don't know what that is.
Really sounds grim.
Hey, James. Oh, I just fucking jumped off this billboard. Breaks up with a boyfriend, then runs off.
As you do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the question
Huh.
is it like a sex thing or are you talking like Walrus starring James Long?
Huh.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Like again, I will never begrudge people like chasing their weird bliss. Like, let's just say I will always take like uh, the weird, um, off-putting, nauseating. Someone is like unpacking something from their childhood kind of art over like corporate schlop.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, I should. Oh. Oh.
Oh no, Vesta, I'm not like judging you or making assumptions about you that you read it. Don't worry, you don't have to like doth protest too much here.
Oh, that was the one I was thinking of that you talked about. Yeah. Vesta likes to give everything a good try, which I appreciate. I don't have the patience for that.
Me neither. No, I've got a DNF list a mile long.
The only
I
reason I
used
didn't.
to.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, you're gone.
Oh, just like the only reason I didn't DNF the book last night was because it's only like 100 pages and I was already 60 pages in, so I'm like, I just have to
Yeah,
finish this.
yeah. I used to be like, no, I gotta finish it. I gotta, otherwise I'm like worthless as a person or whatever. And then I ended up in the hospital and I was like, life's too short.
Yeah.
Like for unrelated reasons. I wasn't like I read a really bad book and
The
ended up
book
in the
put you in the
hospital from it.
hospital, yeah.
Yeah. Although a movie did kill me once.
Oh no.
It was Lucy. I
Lucy.
the Scarlett Johansson movie
I've
where
never
she
seen it.
fucking sucks, man. I fucking hate that movie. Fuck that movie. That I okay, so like the whole premise is something that is like shitty pseudoscience trash that I already hate so much, which is that whole myth of like humans only use 10% of their brains. I'm like, if humans only use 10% of their brain, we would be brain dead vegetables. That's not how the brain works.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that movie is like the worst thing I've ever seen. I hate it in a way like 'cause it's like a really expensive, like high budget movie, and I'm like, there's so much like money and like art and names that went into making this, and it sucks so fucking bad. And yeah, so basically she like has like a brain chip put in her brain, and it makes her get like smarter and smarter until she like transcends the limits of humanity. And there's this scene at the end where she like breaks into, I don't know, somewhere, and she's like in an office chair, and she gets so smart that she starts traveling through time in her office chair. Um, and um, and it like it goes like full like space odyssey where she's like going to the like the monument and like going to like Neanderthals and cavemen. And there's
Mm-hmm.
this scene where she goes back to like the pre like sort of human race where they're still like monkey primate whatever things, and the monkey like looks up at her and she looks down at it in her office chair because again she's time traveling in a fucking like swivel office chair.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she like reaches out her hand and they like recreate the fresco of like the creation of Adam,
Oh,
but
okay.
with Scarlett Johansson
With
as God in her
Scarlett
office.
Johansson
Like,
in a
I
chair.
can't just, yeah, Scarlett Johansson in her fucking swivel office chair being God in the fresco of the creation of Adam and this monkey being Adam. And like something in my brain watching it, I was like so mad the whole way through the movie and I was like so miserable and I hated it so much. And I just got to this one scene and like the pretension, the like furious jerking off of it, this like it's like so like oh I'm like evoking art and like do you get it, she's like God and she's like the ripples are through time and she's creating man, she's like so smart that she's seeding intelligence in pre-human life because she's like God now in her office chair. And I got so mad I like physically felt my body sliding off the couch onto the floor, and I like stopped breathing because I was so mad, and I had an out of body experience, Danny. I could like
You
feel myself.
transcended.
Yeah, I felt myself rising out of my body, and I like could like remember like looking down at my body, just prone on the floor, just shut down from this fucking Scarlett Johansson movie. I was so mad. I've never been so mad in my life, and I am like convinced that I like literally like stopped breathing and like died for a second just from like the pure rage this movie caused in me.
So mad you literally died.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, this movie sucks so bad it killed me. Oh,
Oh my
fuck
god.
Lucy. And I'm mad because it's like, like a good quote unquote movie. It cost millions of dollars. It had Morgan Freeman. That doesn't count so much these days, but it had Morgan Freeman in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a Luc Besson movie, and it's this is what people want cinema to be now. This is what they're like. Yeah, like I don't want to watch this. I'll watch
No.
Tommy Wiseau's next directorial outing over this shit. I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
I will watch Samurai Cop and regard it with more like art appreciation than Lucy. I fucking hate that movie. I hate how pretentious it is. I hate how it is like so like high off the smell of its own farts. I hate how it presents tired old pseudoscience ideas that have been long disproven as being somehow insightful or groundbreaking.
Yeah, yeah.
Piece of shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not even worth a hate watch.
No. Alright,
No.
noted. I won't even hate watch it.
No. No.
I did watch yesterday. I watched the FNAF movie for the first time.
Uh, how was it? I haven't actually seen it.
It was a movie. Um, it's not what I expected it to be, I guess.
Here's the thing. I haven't watched it yet because they made Willy Wonderland, and I'm like, I can just watch that instead. And I feel like
Yeah, I
it gives
think you're
me.
better off just watching that instead. Yeah,
I
come on.
have. I've watched it 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would I watch the FNAF movie when I can just watch Nick Cage being
Yeah.
his most Nick Cage?
Like, the only thing the FNAF movie really has going for it is, like, Matthew Lillard's in it, but, like, just go watch Scream
Oh,
instead, so.
yeah, or like Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
I have for years now been an unironic #1 Nick Cage fan. When
Mm-hmm.
everyone else was like ironically loving Nick Cage, I was like, no, I appreciate him in a very like real and authentic way as an
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
Because here's the
Well,
thing about Nick Cage, he's in trash. I'm not
yeah.
denying that he's in like garbage trash. But even the most garbage trash movie where he's like, I got a mortgage to pay and that's why I'm doing this movie,
Yeah.
he still brings 110%.
He's still doing his Nick Cage
He's
thing.
not
He's giving it
Bruce
at all.
Willis,
Yeah.
just like showing up and being like, you get me for one day and I'm gonna sit in a chair for the whole thing.
Well, so the other, like, people came over yesterday and plans ended up getting canceled because somebody didn't show up. So we just like watched some movies and stuff instead. And one of them was the FNAF movie. And coincidentally, the other one was Wild at Heart, which is a Nick Cage movie.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. That was something.
Like a really early one too.
Yeah, I cannot tell you what that movie was about. Willem Dafoe was in it.
Critically, what you haven't mentioned is it's also a David Lynch film.
It's a David Lynch film. That is the other thing. I was like partially watching it while I did crochet.
More revealing than saying it's a Nick Cage film.
That's fair. That is also fair. I was doing my crochet at the same time, so I would like look up, and then like the lady is just like covered in lipstick for some reason, or like Willem Dafoe has like this really tiny pencil mustache, and then I don't know, man. That was a movie.
Mm. I mean, I like it. It's like I wouldn't put it in my top 10 Nick Cage movies, but I'm like,
Yeah,
it's a good outing.
yeah. It was an experience. I think the other people who were watching it seemed to enjoy it. I was confused, but
Laura Dern.
yeah, Laura Dern, yeah. Willem Dafoe accidentally blows his own head off with a shotgun.
I should rewatch that. It's been a while. Um, God, was that was that like one of the really early Crispin Glover movies as well?
I don't know.
So Willy's Wonderland was in his era of like when he owed like a bunch of money on like taxes or something. I don't remember like the specific circumstances, but he just had an out Nick Cage had an output for years
Hmm.
of just like really like fastly churned out trash movies. Like there's one called was it Primal or something, where he's like a big game hunter. Um
Okay.
and he just like there was just like this period where he just like did a bunch of like real shit movies. But again, he always put his like all into them. I think it was like after like the Ghost Rider sequel. Oh, Drive Angry is like that's the movie. I'm like, no, that's a good movie. Not in an iron. That's just a good movie. That's the movie that is exactly what movie it is, and it is that movie, and it's the most movie to be a movie. Gambling issues, yes, thank you. So Willy's Wonderland was like basically if they could pay him less since he didn't have lines, but he was also the main star, so he could still get, a sizable check, and he had
Yeah.
that name draw. But they were also like, well, we don't have to, pay him as much because he has no spoken lines. And so there's not like the same union rules.
Wait, he has no spoken lines in Willy's Wonderland?
Yeah, like that's the bit. He like it doesn't say a single thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never
yeah,
seen
totally.
it.
He enjoyed himself on that. I think like first of all, I think he's a great physical actor. I think he's underrated as a physical actor because people sort of just see him as like being a like overacting clown. But I'm like, no, he's a great physical actor, and he did just like a lot of also like understated acting choices in that, as well as like the big choices that were right for that tone of the movie. Willie's Online is such a fucking good movie. Mandy is another really good movie that I
I've
think
heard Mandy is really good.
you haven't seen it. I'm like, give me my big like sad watery eyes right now. I'm like, you haven't seen Mandy? You haven't seen Mandy? That movie's gorgeous. That's a visual feast of a movie.
I haven't seen it myself, but Kill Count did a Kill Count video on Mandy, and I watched that, and I thought it looked really cool.
I think like that hurts me a little bit where it's like I haven't seen it, but I watched a YouTube video. I'm like,
Yeah. I just don't watch a lot of movies.
no, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna like do a like best top 10 Nick Cage movie and just nag Danny
Yeah,
incessantly.
I'll watch them.
Uh-huh.
I've
What's a
seen
Nick?
a couple of
What's a make
them.
Danny watch a movie card?
That's true. Kit, I do owe Kit a movie for a Discord watch, so because one of my donathon goals was like pick a movie and we'll watch it as a movie night in Discord. So I owe Kit a movie.
I mean, there's
I've
like a
seen
lot of movies. I'm like, you gotta see this. You gotta see this.
when I was in high school, my friends and I went to see a movie, and it was which one was it? I think it was called It's the one that turns into like the Bible movie with that with Nick Cage. But we didn't expect it to be a Bible movie. Knowing?
Oh, Knowing. Yeah. Okay. Knowing I that's like that's a bad movie, but it's one like I love and I'm endlessly fascinated by. Uh
We weren't expecting it to end up being like an Adam and Eve thing. So we were very
yeah.
confused when we went into the movie or when we came out of that movie. So
No, like that movie so I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm autistic. And
mm-hmm.
my like what do you call it? My like special interest, my
Your
autistic special
hyperfixation.
interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, is like it's like technically two things, but there's like a strong enough crossover. I'm like the same thing is motivating me for both these is like cults and conspiracy theories.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I'm just like something about that just like activates my brain in a
Yeah.
way
That's
nothing
valid.
else can. And like knowing is like very much based on like very specific like sort of doomsday cult conspiracy theory things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I kind of knew what it was going in, but it is like so interesting watching it sort of stealth about it. And I think it's also very interesting that Julianne Moore is in it. So I'm like, really? Really? Julianne? No, it wasn't Julianne Moore. She was in a different one. It was Rose Byrne, wasn't it? Rose Byrne. Fuck, well, no, was Julianne Moore in it? Shit, no, I'm like, because Julianne Moore was in another weird Nick Cage movie. Oh, it's like mush my mind because it's just too much information. Next. Okay, yeah, next. So, next is a Julianne Moore, uh, Chris Cage movie, and also Jessica Biel, where he like sees the future.
Hmm.
Yeah, Roseburn. Um, God, like the way that movie stealths as being a kind of like thriller, you know, what's the truth, what's going on, and then like at the end it's like aliens is so endlessly interesting to me.
Trying to think of which Nick Cage movies I've seen, and it's like Knowing. I've seen Moonstruck a couple times. Moonstruck. Um, Con Air. I think I watched Con Air when I was a kid. I don't remember Con Air anymore. Uh, I've
Top
seen
top 10.
Ghost
The
Rider.
castle, not the Last Castle. I was gonna say the castle. I'm like that's a very different movie. The Last Castle.
Don't know it.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, I don't know it.
They go to Alakazam. Was it no? Has, that famous prison where they kept gold.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Yeah. Uh, yeah. They go to Alcatraz. And Sean Connery plays the most Sean Connery character,
Okay.
and Nick Cage is like young, and like a egghead. He's like a more of a like a thinker, and then like Sean Connery is like a suave thief and like the only man to have ever broken out of Alakazam. I already forgot the fucking
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Anyway, uh,
Yeah.
Matchstick Men.
I haven't seen that one actually.
Oh, that's a good one. I say that about every Nick Cage movie, though. To be fair. Yeah, obviously National Treasure 1 and or
Yeah,
2.
I've seen the first one, but it was a long time ago.
Uh, that
Um,
that movie holds up. Also a really great conspiracy. Nick Cage is in a lot of like conspiracy theory movies.
yeah, I've noticed that.
And I can't tell if it's like just think he's interested in or if it like ties to his like personal politics.
I
Because
think
I
that's
know
just him.
he's got some like genuine weirdo beliefs. Because he
We had like a
like
crazy house in New Orleans at one point. I think he lost it because of the tax thing.
yeah, he bought a pyramid to be buried in when he dies.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so he has a death pyramid.
Oh,
He went on. like a genuine like quest for the Holy Grail. Not like a bit, like a full and like committed quest.
Yeah.
Um, I know he's like really into German expressionism, movies and cinema and stuff, and I'm like, that says a lot as well. He's just like such a weird creature, and I find him so interesting.
I watched the cop, bad cop. That one.
Mm,
There's something about a
um,
cop.
oh god, it's got like a very stupid name. I know exactly what it is.
It's got like
Um,
the weird drug trips in it, and then
yeah,
there's like a lizard on the road. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
yeah. Um, oh god, it's got like a colon, like a subtitle, it's like name and subtitle.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Kick Ass? No, I haven't seen Kick Ass either.
oh, this is gonna like annoy me unless I can remember the name. Uh, Bad Lieutenant, Port of
Ah,
Call,
Bad Lieutenant.
New
I was close.
Orleans.
I called it Bad Cop.
Bad Lieutenant, colon, Port of Call, New Orleans.
Right, right, right.
Why I can never fucking remember that thing. Face Off? Surely Face Off.
No, I haven't seen Face Off.
Oh.
I know what Face Off is about, but I haven't seen it.
Uh, oh, another like weird conspiracy theory, which is based on like a weird religious conspiracy book, uh, Left Behind.
Uh, no. I don't think so. It sounds
Oh,
familiar, but
Gone in 60 Seconds is good. Um, Gone in 60 Seconds stars my favorite boy, Christopher Eccleston, as the villain, and who said of it, this was like right after he left like um BBC and like British TV for a while because he was like, fuck British TV. Um, yeah, it's a fundy sci-fi book. Knowing, I mean, Left Behind. It's like about like essentially like the rapture happens.
okay.
So all like the good Christians get taken, and then like everyone left behind are the
Yeah.
like sinners and stuff.
I've seen the
Yeah,
one where
it's like the second movie adaptation of it. But the previous one
uh
was like a completely different actor.
there's a guy on YouTube called Jordan Breeding, and he does like comedy recaps videos of like horror series, and I know he just did one on all the Left Behind movies.
Mm.
It was I watched most of that. The one
There
where
was
the
like a
kids go no, the parents go crazy and are trying to murder their kids.
oh, Mom and Dad.
That one I watched.
That's a good one. Mom and Dad. No, I'm just thinking of something else. I was about to be like, oh, that came out at the same time. No. So, semi-related, Elijah Wood, one of his earliest movies was Faculty, which is a movie about like teachers being, um, infected by alien parasites and going crazy and killing kids. Very good movie. Also got Josh Hartnett in it. Highly recommend. Genuinely a good time. Really great movie. And then around the same time, Elijah Wood was in a movie a couple of years ago called Cooties, which is where he plays a teacher and he's at a school where a bunch of kids get like infected and go crazy and try and kill all the adults. I'm like, this is a real like full circle moment.
Huh.
That's all I had to say. I just like had that thought and I had to
Yeah.
say it out loud. Yeah. Let me see. So Left Behind next. Ghost Rider movies? No.
I've seen Ghost Rider movie, yeah.
The first one, second one.
First one. I didn't know there
Uh,
was a second one.
Second one is good. Like it's just like first one is like good in a hokey way. Second one, I think, is just good. It's got
Actually good.
it's got like Idris Elba in it.
Okay.
It's got oh, who's the actress in it? She was like really good. Anyway, I know, just like
Hmm.
Violent Placido. Great movie. I really enjoyed it. I think it was like really underrated. I think like the first one was just like so like poorly received. People didn't even bother with the second one. I'm like, it's a shame because I think it is like a genuinely nice movie. He was in Long Legs. Did you see Long Legs?
Did not see Long Legs, no. I got confused for a second and I thought of Tall Girl. I was like, I didn't know he was in that movie. But no.
That's a very different thing,
Yeah,
Danny.
I don't know why I got those confused, but I did.
Yeah. Uh, Renfield?
Uh,
He does a
yes.
great turn as Dracula in
Yes.
Renfield.
Yes, I did watch that one last year. I forgot he was in that.
Yeah. I mean, he just disappears into the role.
Yeah, yeah.
Renfield, I'm like, this is hitting really close to home for me. I struggle with it. Oh yeah, like he demolishes the scenery. He chews it so hard.
Yeah, of
He's so
course.
good
I
in
would
it.
expect nothing less.
Yeah, Spirit of Vengeance is the second one. Season of the Witch. That's like a personal like. I don't know if it's good, but it's like one I really enjoy.
Nope.
It's like a period supernatural action adventure movie where they're like Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman, everyone's favorite Chad
Oh, Ron. All
Ron
right.
Perlman, are like
Yeah.
Teutonic Knights, and they're like in the Black Plague, but then there's like actual witches. Um, yeah, it's a weird movie, made twice its budget over, so I guess like a success. Also has like a you know turn from Christopher Lee near like the end of his, because he's gone now, right? It's like one of the last roles he did.
Hmm.
Yeah, so oh yeah, we lost him 2015. Rip. Oh, Magician's Apprentice. Okay. So okay. Magician I should I make this confession? Should I like reveal this vulnerable part of myself?
Some J lore.
I I love Magician's Apprentice. I think it is a bad movie, and like I don't like saying that. I don't like being like, oh, it's like kind of ironically. I'm like, I think it's a bad movie, but I like it so much. Um, and I'm also like, this is like my one of my favorite ship dynamics. Is the problem. I love like Master Apprentice ship dynamics. I'm like, I
Oh,
don't
that's so
like.
good
I
though.
don't like that this is appealing to me because both of these men are like they have faces like a bowl of mashed potato. I don't like, but oh um mm, yeah. So I love that movie. I like that. I think they have a great just like platonic chemistry to defend myself. I think they play off each other really well. I think they have like such like a perfect like banter chemistry. Chris, Nick Cage is having so much fun in that movie. You could he fun fact, there's this like the beautiful classic vintage car that he drives at one point in the movie, and that's his actual car. And there's this thing about Nick Cage. Like I said, he gives 110% to every movie he does, no matter how
Hmm.
bad it is. And with this one, he's like, I'm going to take out probably this incredibly highly insured, expensive, classic vintage car that costs millions upon millions of dollars for a very sort of dangerous driving scene because I like am committed to this movie so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Vesta, I my biggest celebrity crush is Greg Davies. So, preaching to the choir here.
We like little weirdos. It's fine.
Well, he's a big weirdo, Greg Davies.
Weirdos are
Yeah.
weirdos. We appreciate the weirdos.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I like a man where you're like, I don't know if he's handsome, but he's very interesting.
Yeah. Yes. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, no. I was like, intentionally not mentioning Magician's Apprentice because I'm like, I can't bear my soul,
You
and
can't
then
let
I
it
just
go.
did. I was like, oh, I can't let anyone know, and then they just mentioned like, I guess I'm just gonna let everyone know. Yeah. Um, ooh. I'm like trying to like off the dome. I guess like Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Please tell me you've at least seen that one. That's like
No.
the Nick Cage movie.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I
Danny,
watch like 3 movies in a year. I don't watch a lot
Danny,
of movies.
Danny, what's your unbearable weight? It's Nick Cage playing like the internet version of Nick Cage. Like he's Nick Cage as Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal as like a drug dealer.
Oh, I've
Um,
seen that meme where they're in the car, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
The scene is so much funnier in the context of the movie. It's so good, and I like that movie because I think it vindicates Nick Cage. I think a lot of people are like, oh, it's a meme movie because Nick Cage is a meme actor. But I'm
Yeah.
like, no, it's pointing out what I always knew, and now everyone else gets to know, which is that he's a good actor. Oh, he was in this. Oh, I'm gonna have to like think of this now. I think for me the actor that is sort of succeeding the role Nick Cage used to play in sort of popular consciousness where he's like everyone's like oh he's such a like mid actor but he's in like such weird movies but like for real like for me
Mhm.
I'm like no that wasn't Nick Cage, he was always a good actor, but for real the actor who's like a mid actor who's in like just really bizarre movies that I'm like locked onto now is Jason Statham. Where the girl is at on Jason Statham. What's the Jason Statham takes in chat?
Uh
Oh, Danny,
I
Danny, what's your favorite Statham movie?
I don't know.
Danny,
I don't
I'm
know.
like, I'm holding a gun to your head right now. What's your favorite Statham
I
movie?
got I'm not googling it.
Danny, I'm like pulling off the safety on the gun,
No.
Danny.
Um listen, I've seen the Meg. Um
The Meg is
I
like a fun watch. I'll give you that.
I've
I
seen
don't
the
think it's
Meg.
his like best way to work.
That's about it.
That's it. That's it. That's all you
Yeah,
got.
that's all I got. I'm going through the list now.
What about Expendables? You never seen the Expendables?
No.
What about the Bank Job? What about Death Race? Tell me you've seen Death.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I
his movie like oeuvre is like so bad in a way that I am constantly rotating it in my brain. Um, God, like he there I'm not saying that there's a direct correlation there, but there is a notable dip in quality in my favorite action franchise, the Fast and Furious movies, once his character gets introduced. Um my current favorite Statham movie is The Beekeeper. If you as Oh, Vesta, have you listened to The Cast and the Curious? It's a must listen to for any Fast and Furious fan, in my opinion. Great movies. So The Beekeeper. Any Beekeeper fans? Oh, Kit. Um, is it Kit or is it Nora?
Kit. Kit.
Kit. Okay. Beekeeper comes from my favorite like subgenre of like action movie, which is a guy who has the identity of a non-specific job, but it's a metaphor for killing people. Um, and Jason Statham is like the king of this genre.
He looks like he would be. Just like seeing a picture of
So
him.
yeah, so
Yeah.
he was in the movie called The Transporter. And you're like, oh, that's a movie about him no, he kills people. He's in a movie called The Mechanic, and you're like, oh, he fixes. No, it's he's a hitman. Being a mechanic is being a hitman. Um, and then he's in The Beekeeper. Now, what do you think he does in The Beekeeper, Danny?
He kills people?
Yeah, and it's a metaphor because like society is like a beehive, and like people are like bees, and he keeps the bees. And he also kills the bees for the hive, and because people are bees.
Oh.
Um, it's a wild movie. It like starts off being like this is the plot, and then it just like keeps going, and you're like, yeah, the problem bees get killed to save the hive. Um, I I have to rewatch it because I'm like I need to like sort out my thoughts on it because it is like just such a nonsense film. And this is my thesis statement. The Beekeeper is about an autistic man who joined the military in the wrong way. That's my like theory statement on The Beekeeper. He reads so or I'm allowed to say this. I'm not microaggressing.
Mhm,
The
mhm.
accountant, oh, yeah, the accountant is like that, but like played straight. They never actually use the word autistic in The Accountant, but that is literally like he's an accountant, but it's a metaphor for killing people. But also he is an accountant. Um, I love The Accountant. I did not like the sequel. I only liked the sequel for um the two guys, John Bernthal and Ben Ben Damon. Ben Affleck. Yeah, Ben Affleck.
I was like, Matt
Um,
Matt Damon?
well, they're basically married.
Yeah, they're
So
a sorted white man. It's fine.
yeah. Um, I think they had like really great chemistry as brothers. Look, Ben Damon and Matt Affleck are the same human being to me in every single way. Yeah, because they're like best friends. They like went to high school together. They went to college together. They did Matt Damon wrote Good Will Hunting, and that was like their first movie. Um, they remain friends to this day. Yeah. So they were like friends before and remain friends now. I don't even remember what I was saying. The Beekeeper. So the
Hmm.
Beekeeper is like it has the same kind of end then quality where like he lives on a farm and he like rents a shed or a barn or something on this farm, and the woman who like owns the farm and like rents her barn out to him is also like the financial manager of like a charity, and she gets like cyber scammed, and all her like the million whatever dollars from this charity that she runs gets like cyber scammed out, and
Hmm.
she kills herself because of it.
Oh.
Um, and so Jason Statham is like, I have to kill the bees that did this. So, Five Nights at Freddy movie callback, the guy from the Hunger Games that was in that.
Yeah.
Um, Josh.
PETA. Yeah, Josh Hutchinson, I
Yeah,
think.
so Josh Hutcherson is like the guy who runs the cyber scam.
Okay.
And so he goes to the cyber scam place and he blows it up. And also Josh Hutcherson, who runs the cyber scam, is also the son of the president of the United States.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, so he's Hunter Biden. And like this was 2004, so I'm like, he's kind of like a politically explicit Hunter Biden, if we're being
Hmm.
honest,
Hmm.
especially when the same director, um, David Ayer, weirdo, weirdo, then I went on to do A Working Man, which is like explicit far right propaganda. Um, oh God, Working Man sucks so bad. And it sucks because it's boring, not because it's far right propaganda. Yeah. So and then he like he like blows up the cyber place and you're like, okay, so that's it. But it's been like 20 minutes in the movie. I'm like, but he did the thing. And and then it just like escalates for no understandable reason. But it's like, but he did it. He he killed the bees. They're like, no, we still got like an hour of movie left, and
There's,
you're not gonna understand why it's happening, but it's gonna happen.
you need more
Yeah,
bees.
we need more bees. David Ayer did Suicide Squad, didn't he? Yeah. Um, yeah. Jason Statham movies are like bad, and I'm fascinated by them. Welcome to
That's
my
fair.
movie podcast where I talk incoherently about movies, and it's almost always it's so bad. I'm fascinated by it. I love being fascinated. I would like to enjoy a movie, but I'm always more profoundly impacted by one where I'm like, I don't understand why this exists, and I want to so badly. I want to know
Hmm.
every thought process that went into making this go from like a screenplay to like $1 million production. I think that is so
That's
much more
fair.
interesting
I
to
mean,
me.
I'm not much of a movie person, but I'm a book person, so I get where you're
I
coming
know
from.
you've watched like 3 movies in your
I
whole
know,
life,
I've
apparently.
watched more than that.
Okay, 5.
Yeah, thank you. I watched like horror movies and stuff like that, so I haven't watched a ton of
That's a
actiony
given.
movies. What's that?
I said that's a given. Like
Yeah.
horror is like doing the handshake emoji with sci-fi,
Yeah.
where I think they're both genres that are vehicles for exploring like the truths of the human condition in a way that few genres are otherwise equipped to do.
Yeah.
But horror does it in a very internal way, whereas sci-fi does it in a very like broad societal way.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's my that's my belief.
Did you I just found out about this today, but did you know there's like a prequel comic for Event Horizon?
Yes.
I did not know that till like a couple hours ago.
I haven't read it
I heard it
because I'm
was
like I don't need
good,
it.
but yeah.
My favorite bad director,
Mhm.
Paul W.S. Anderson. Just like when you were like um talking about like, oh, the the bad movie that turned into like a Bible movie. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
remember Nick Cage being in Resident Evil.
Resident
Resident
Evil became a Bible movie?
Yeah. Oh my
When?
God, yeah.
What? When?
Have you seen the last one?
No.
The is it they're so stupidly named because it's not Apocalypse, even though it feels like it should
Rebirth?
be like no, last chapter, final chapter. Resident
Okay.
Evil final chapter. So that that it's not even like a subtle making it's like very overt hit you over the head with a hammer.
Right.
Um Bible Bibling. So I don't know like how much you remember of the movies, but like the first movie has like the Red Queen, who's like a little holographic girl,
I
and
don't
they were
remember a
like,
lot. I saw those when I was in high school.
yeah, so it's like a hologram of a little girl, and they're like, oh, it's the daughter of the founder of Umbrella,
Mhm.
and he made a hologram based on her, and she's like the supercomputer that runs the underground lab. Crazy callback to that in the final chapter, where it turns out that Alice, the Alice that has been played by Mila Jovovich, in all the movies, and then in the third movie, it reveals that they're like super cloning her, and there's like an Alice
Oh,
army.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like they just like retcon it in like this very beginning of the very next movie where they all just die, and it's like
Oh,
cool. That was pointless.
never
So
mind.
Yeah, so Alice, she's been like super cloned, and I guess like you could be like, well, how do you know the Alice that you follow after that is like the quote unquote real Alice, the original Alice, because there's been so many clones, we don't know who's like the original.
Hmm.
And also crazy callback going on in the final chapter to that. So it turns out that like the daughter who was the daughter of the founder of Umbrella is now like the CEO and is like grown up and is like an old lady. And it's an old lady played by Mila Jovovich in old lady makeup
Oh.
because she was Danny, she was the founder's daughter all along, and the Alice we follow is her clone. She was always a clone right from the first movie.
Hmm.
So and then they bring in the hologram of the little girl and Danny, do you remember the hologram is based on on the daughter who's now Mila Jovovich in old lady makeup?
Yeah.
So you have the father, old lady makeup Mila Jovovich, the son clone Alice, who we followed in the movies, and the Holy Spirit, the
The
hologram, who's it?
hologram.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Huh.
uh, so already it's like, okay, I see what's going on here, and because like Alice, the Jesus Alice, is like like a clone who has been like injected with the super virus and then was like cured in the next movie so that it never would have to be relevant to actual storytelling.
Hmm.
She's got like immunity uh antigens in her body, and so they're like, we have a cure for the zombie virus that I don't know if it's still the T virus by the sixth final chapter movie. They're like, but it needs to catalyze in your blood, in your special Jesus blood. And they're like, but
Oh.
if you take it, you'll die. You
Right.
you have to die, Jesus Alice, in order to save. Do you see what I'm? Do you
Yeah,
see
I
the
I
vision?
see I see
And
what you're saying.
and
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, well, this isn't like, you could be like, well, this is just like literary illusion. It's like it's not like explicitly, like they're
Yeah.
just making
Yeah.
callbacks to like, but then like she takes it, and she rolls over and she lies on the ground to die, and she spreads her arms.
Oh.
She's lying with her arms spread on the ground as she, releases her antibody blood into the atmosphere, and it saves the planet, and she dies, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And then a man clutches his crucifix fucking necklace. He's like, "Oh my god, she died to save us. She died to save us, Danny." And then and it's like, "Oh, okay." And then she's like, and she's alive. She died
Oh,
with her
she.
arms spread. The Jesus Alice died with her arms spread to save us, and then she came back 3 minutes
Oh.
later.
Yep. I see what you're
So
saying. Yep.
so yeah, I'm like, this is the Bible. This is just the Bible.
Huh. I see. But she's not Jesus. She's Alice.
She's
Yeah.
Alice.
Which
Yeah.
is kind of close to Jesus in
Yeah.
terms of syllables.
Um she's Jesus. Yeah, I'm like, I can't believe like this was all just a long con for Paul
Yeah.
W. S. Anderson to be like, my wife is Jesus. Fucking
Surprise.
insane.
I wonder if that's been the plan
I
this whole time.
I don't I can't imagine so.
Yeah.
I think he was literally just like, this is gonna be such a cool ending. I am like, she should have just like stayed dead though. I think that would have been funnier. I'm always like so sad when like a main character dies, but then it's a fake out. I'm like, no, they should have been dead. I think it would have been like Pog if you just like killed them.
Don't be a coward.
Yeah, commit to the bit, you hack. Oh, Annie, much like you, has seen like 3 movies in their whole life.
I
And I'm
see.
like, we gotta do like a marathon
I'd be
of
down.
those movies.
I'd be down for sure.
I want to marathon the Fast and Furious. I want to marathon the Resident Evil movies. I only recently got them to watch the Lord of the Rings movies.
I've seen those a couple times, so
I love the pride in your voice when you said that.
I've
It's like,
I have
yeah,
I've seen
I
them.
have watched a movie. I watched 3 of
I know
them.
those ones.
Definitely doing like a Nick Cage. Raising Arizona, Con Air,
I
Last
mean,
Castle.
if we want to do a Nick Cage marathon, I'm very down. Just
Yeah.
say the word.
I would have to dip out of Renfield. That movie hurts me. Um it's like a little too like personal for me.
That's
I'm just
fair.
like,
That's fair.
oh, the toxic abusive relationship dynamic.
Yeah,
Oh, this is too real for me.
yeah. I get you.
Yeah. Oh. It just for me, I gotta get you to watch The Castle, not The Last Castle, just The
The
Castle.
castle.
Yeah, that's like an Australian icon of a movie. It's really good. Like
I've
don't get
seen
me wrong.
it. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Um, it's one of the 3.
It's one of the, yeah. It's one of the 3 that I've seen. It was one of my 5 movies I got to watch last year.
Yeah, Jenny has a medical condition. If she watches more than 5, then like her brain melts.
Yeah, yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah, so she only has like a 5 movie allowance.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Eleanor. The Color Out of Space.
Um, which one is that one?
Oh.
Is that a Nick Cage one?
That is a Nick Cage one.
Okay,
Um,
no. I downloaded the one with
it is
Sam
based
Neill
on
in
a
it.
Lovecraft short
Yes,
story.
I know the short. I've read the short.
It it it's it, I like it because it's a Nick Cage movie. I love it because it's a Richard Stanley movie.
Okay.
Do you know?
No.
Okay, I gotta. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, I have to
Let
go
me.
now, actually.
Okay. I'm like, do I want to explain to you who Richard Stanley is, or do I want you to just watch Lost Soul with no further context? Because I think Lost Soul is one of the best movie documentaries of all time. Lost Soul, full name is Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moreau, which
Oh,
is
okay.
one of the sort of like infamously awful movie productions.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a 1996 movie. I think it released, but I don't know for sure. It barely made its money back. It wasn't the last movie, but it was one of the last movies Marlon Brando ever did.
Oh, no.
Um, he um it also had Val Kilmer,
Okay.
Fairuza Balk, David Thewlis, um, and it's like incredibly sad, but also like incredibly funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Lost Soul is sort of like watching the Firefest documentary
Oh.
where you're like, this is fucking crazy. This isn't human. This is fucking insane. And then like at the ending bit where they like talk to the residents of the island who are like, yeah, our economy is like fucked up now. A bunch of people did work on this. We're like broke now because we were never paid for it. And like there's like long lasting effects, and you're like, oh, I'm really sad now. This was
Yeah.
like really funny, but now I'm like very sad.
Yeah, yeah.
Lost Soul. First of all, I've never seen the Island of Dr. Moreau movie. Um, apparently it's terrible, and I'm not surprised based on all the behind the scenes stuff.
Well, yeah,
Um,
based on the fact that it has a documentary about how terrible it was.
yeah, just like what a hellish experience it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I don't even want to go into the details because I think having like a raw reaction to each like unfolding thread of the story would be more interesting for you. So
Mhm.
if
Mhm.
you can, I think it's like you can find it online. You can find like on like
Yeah, I'll
Amazon
find it.
or
Yeah.
like Google Play and stuff.
Yeah.
Lost Soul, the doomed journey of Richard Stanley's
I'm
Island of
interested
Dr.
in
Moreau.
watching it. But you do have to send me a message with the name cuz I have ADHD and everything is very compartmentalized. By the time I end stream, I will forget most of what we talked about. Just because
Already
my
done.
my memory is so bad.
No, no, no. I like so valid, so real for that bestie. Absolutely, 100%. Um, it might be on Netflix.
I will find it. I'm sure I can track
Um,
it down somewhere, even if I
it's
have
definitely
to.
on Amazon,
Yeah,
for rent. And it is worth renting. It is. Oh, it's like it's my favorite
I'll check it out.
movie
I'll check it out.
documentary ever made. I mean, Apocalypse Now is pussy shit compared to this. Um, what a yeah. Apocalypse Now is interesting because it did eventually come out as one of like one of the best movies in Hollywood. But like the quality of the experiences on that compared to how things ended up on Island of Dr. Moreau, it was oh oh my god. I like oh I'm like there's like a very specific thing where I'm like this is like like serious mental damage that was being inflicted upon this person, but I don't even want to say it because I like finding it out. It's just like oh my god, oh my fucking god.
Gotta have that
Yeah,
raw experience.
yeah. So I'll
Hmm.
post a link to it on Amazon, or you can
Hmm.
find your other version somewhere if you want.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll try to
Um,
find it.
Such an interesting. I love stories of failures. My white whale is the documentary on the making of the Boondock Saints, which is like impossible to find in Australia. It's like for free on YouTube in the US, but yeah, I mean, absolutely, kid. Um, Richard Stanley was like a young, untested director who'd done like two low budget independent films and then pitched this movie and everything that you would expect to happen to an untested director suddenly thrust into the like movie production business.
Hmm.
That could happen, definitely happened. So he didn't like stop working. He did like a I believe he did do like a couple of things between um Island of Dr. Moreau and then coming back. Um, but they'll like I don't think he directed. Yeah, okay, so he like stopped directing for like almost 20 years and then
Hmm.
came back with Color Out of Space. And that's a good movie. It's very beautiful. It's very sad. Um, and I'm just like, yay! I'm glad. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he like it took those 20 years.
I think of what I have watched recently aside from FNAF. um, I've been watching a lot of like TV, so that's why I
Yeah.
haven't watched like a lot of movies. And then when I'm at my computer, I'm like watching second monitor stuff, so whatever I can find on YouTube. And that's not good for like movies and shit, so
No, but it does keep you like up to date on like niche YouTube drama.
yeah. Oh, Code! Thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. Happy Friday Eve to you too. It is Friday for Jay.
Yeah, Australian time zone.
Yeah. I
I'm
am
always
looking
like that.
forward to
People
the
always
weekend.
like, oh, it's oh, it's the 21st of September. Time to post that song. And I'm like, it's the 22nd.
It's Kids Friday because you took Friday off. Nice. Congratulations. I watched, what was it called? I keep wanting to call it the Bye Bye Man, but it's not the Bye Bye Man. It
Have you
was,
seen the Bye Bye Man?
no,
Have you seen the Bye?
I have
Oh
not
my
seen the Bye Bye
god.
Man. A couple months ago, I watched, Nothing Man, maybe? And
Uh,
I think it was
the
called The
Empty Man?
Nothing Man. The Empty Man! That's the one. I keep
Oh, the
getting
Empty
it
Man.
confused with the Bye Bye Man in my brain, and I'm like, it's not Bye
Very
Bye Man.
different. Very fucking different.
Yeah.
The Empty Man is a movie I liked for like 95% of it, and then I'm like, I don't know about this ending.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it tied together in a way that satisfied me, but like the bulk of that movie fucking rules.
Yeah.
A very similar movie is The Void. I mean, not similar, but like as an event, but like the feeling of it.
I,
Have you seen that?
let me check. I have something on my computer. I can't remember if it's that one or not. There's gonna be a FNAF 2. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Oh, they're gonna make endless
There's
FNAF
gonna be
movies
so
until it
many
stops being
FNAFs.
profitable.
Yeah. Where is it? Where did I put it? It's in their video. Um, I do have The Void. I haven't watched it yet, but I do have it on my computer because I was planning on watching it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Code.
Oh, and they will. They'll shake so many dead children at them.
I downloaded The Empty Man and The Void and the Sam Neill one.
That
Uh
could be so many.
the one where the one that's the Alan Wake inspiration there, the one where he's the author. Um
Oh yeah. No, no, no. I know the one. That's
it's
really good.
yeah, I did not finish it. I started it and then it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I started it because I couldn't sleep, but then I started falling asleep, so I didn't finish it.
House of Madness.
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't finish it, but I have that because
It's like
I
I want to say
watched.
Mountains of Madness. I'm like, that's a different.
Yeah, that's not that. It was close, but not quite. I watched a video by I think Ryan Hollinger, and he had like a list of like movies that you should watch if you're looking for something that's like eldritchy, and it
Yeah.
was like
I mean, yeah.
those ones. So
It's from the racist king himself.
yeah, sure is.
I, you know, I mean, it's not from him. I think it's like a homage,
It's inspired by.
fully, and like obviously like directly draws from Mountains of
Hmm.
Madness in the name. But God, like I have such a mixed. I know it's like really tight to be like, oh, he's such mixed feelings on Lovecraft. He's so important to the genre. I'm like, but the thing is like, I do think that he has merit as a writer. I like really enjoy so much of his writing
Yeah,
voice, and it's like I could be like, well, he did like make apologies, very later in life,
yeah,
before he died and stuff. I'm like, but he did name his cat a racial slur.
he sure did.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I'm like, but who amongst us? And no, like, so here's a fun fact about my city where I live.
Hmm.
Um, I once made a joke where Annie was like, "Oh, what's there to do? Is there any like events in your city? Like, what's in your city?" And I just answered racists. Um, my city had a football field named after a famous football player who came out of here.
Hmm.
This football player was a white man, but his surname was Brown. so his nickname was N-word Brown, and so we had for more years than you think would be likely a stadium named N-word Brown
Oh.
where children would play football.
Ah.
Yet I'm Australian.
Yeah.
This is an Australian football stadium.
Hey, cheers.
Um,
Thank you for the sub. I
like
appreciate it.
it was on my bus route, and
Oh
like
no.
it was a stop on my bus route, and like there was like a school right across from it, so I would like stop and like it was like in high school, and like all the high school kids would get on, and all the primary school kids would get on right next to N-word Brown Stadium. And I was like,
Oh.
okay, cool. And I think I was in my 20s before someone was finally like, we should rename that, right?
We should reconsider this.
It's like 2013. We should rename that, right?
Yeah.
And and the part that makes you go, yeah, that sounds white Australian is that there was pushback about that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
We
So,
have a street. We had a street here that was named after a bishop that was involved with like the residential schools and stuff. Um
uh-oh.
yeah. They changed that um 2 or 3 years ago and to a different name, and people were not happy about it because now the new name is too hard to pronounce. But they'll
I
figure it
will say
out.
that the new name for the stadium is both harder and easier to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's easier because I can pronounce it because it's not a
It's a
slur.
slur. Yeah.
Um, it's harder because it is named after a capitalist scumbag who
Ah,
buys things to put his name on it for
of
prestige.
course. Yeah.
But I'm like, I guess still better than N-word Brown.
Yeah, that's definitely still better. I keep hearing like
Oh,
weird sounds in the background of this game, and I'm like, is Bigfoot coming to get me? But I don't think so.
cute. Yes, the Clive Berghoff Stadium is better than N-word.
Ugh.
Oh. So I'm like, did Lovecraft name his cat after a slur? Yes, but that it's an ongoing trend apparently.
Happy 1 year. Oh, it has been a year, James. That's crazy. Uh, the Halloween update sure is low key. um, yeah, it's true. We are still doing it to some extent today. So
Is it is Jerry an anti-German slur, or is that a different thing that I don't have the cultural context to know?
is what?
Jerry? Jerry
Um,
World?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know what that is.
That goes above my head.
This is like one of those things where I'm like Americans like gasping and clutching their pearls. I'm like, I'm too Australian to know what the
I'm
what
Canadian, so if it's an American thing, I don't know either. Oh, Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. I've watched enough documentaries about sexual abuse in American football to know what that means.
I don't know anything about sports. His stadium is nicknamed Jerry World. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, if that's one thing I know about the Dallas Cowboys is that they're like less a football team and more like an entertainment company. Like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleading team is like a whole production.
Hmm.
And to be fair, better athletes than the actual football players.
Valued at $5 billion for a football team.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, like like I said, they're not really like a football team at this point. They're like a franchise,
Right, right.
like an entertainment empire.
Fair.
No, you're right, Vesta, absolutely. But like the cowboy cheerleaders, like in specific, do like the most fucking insane routines.
The only sports I've watched recently is I follow a guy on Twitch who restreams sumo. And sometimes when I can't sleep and there's a sumo marathon happening, I will watch that.
Uh, I will on the regular just put on German baseball in the background.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um, sometimes some Turkish oil wrestling, as a treat.
yeah. I actually like on Tuesday I couldn't sleep, so I ended up going down to the couch and laying on the couch because I couldn't sleep in bed. I was just rolling around. And I put on Germa watching infomercials, and that put me out like a fucking light.
That's
I don't know
like
what it
better than
is.
ASMR.
Yeah, I was just gone immediately.
Oh, I have 10,000 stream points and nothing to spend it on. You need a 10,000 milestone.
Yeah,
You
I
go
got
from
some
like
other stuff.
1,000 straight to like, I mean, not 1,500 straight to like 2,500. Like
Yeah,
you need
that's
like
true. I gotta put some smaller ones in there. I have to like redo a bunch of stuff. I put some bigger ones in there because I know a lot of people are sitting on like a bunch of points, so. But
yeah.
I gotta get some mid ones in there too.
I was like checking it on a stream I've been following for a while now, and I'm like, wait a second, I got 90,000. And then I looked at his rewards. I'm like, there's something here I want.
62k points, that's still a lot.
Yeah. You could you could make Danny's hat small or something.
I have to have my other model on for that, but yeah. 90,000. Yeah, the Iron Mouse soundbite, yeah.
I wish I had 90 grand in my bank.
Me too. Last time I did a powerwash sim stream, my friends hung out and talked. Also, coincidentally, that also happened then too. And we ended up doing like BuzzFeed quizzes about which cryptid we would date.
Mothman, right?
I did get Mothman, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was kind of
I'm not
tame.
gonna call you like predictable, but like
Wow, wow, wow,
it wasn't hard to call.
wow.
If you were to do like one of those like tier lists, I was like adjacent to doing this last night. I did a tier list of like Monster Hunter Wild Monsters
Mm-hmm.
fuckability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then last night I was talking to Annie, I'm like, I could do like a Hollow Knight bosses fuckability tier list.
Yeah.
And now I'm wondering if you were to do like a fuckability list of cryptids
Mm. It
off
would
the
be at the
dome.
off the top of
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah, off the dome right now. S tier. Start at S tier.
S tier cryptids.
I don't know what PSL is. Perhaps
Pump,
Slew Libin.
pumpkin spice latte. They're
Oh.
calling him basic. Wait, I mean he's cute and he like in terms of just like making it work, I think Mothman is definitely at the top of the list anyway.
No, the thing about the reason Mothman I think is like the most obvious and basic fuckable cryptid is because like one of his defining traits is he has like a really nice bouncy shapely butt.
Yeah.
Like that is important to his lore. So I'm
Also I
like,
have
yeah,
like
obviously he's gonna be the fuckable one.
there's multiple
You
books
can
about
bounce the water off it.
There's multiple books about doing it with Mothman.
Yeah. Also, like, he's fluffy, and I think that, like, really, like, speaks to something in women where they're
Yeah.
like, oh, he's a monster, but
He's
he has a literal
soft.
soft side.
Yeah, yeah, he is caked up, yeah.
You know, like,
Um,
he's a checklist of, like, fuckability traits for, like, a woman, like a white girl dipping her toes into the monster fucker genre. He's like baby's first monster fuck.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
No, no,
That's
no, it's
like a
valid.
you know, we
Absolutely.
love the doorway drug cryptid.
I read one with Mothman in it, and he he made use of his proboscis. Let me tell you.
Oh, eat that pussy up. Um, Bigfoot, I think, is like too close to being a person to be fuckable.
Yeah.
Like, is he hung? Absolutely. Is he hot? I don't know.
Yeah. And then I was like, which other cryptids we got? And I was like, Fresno Nightcrawlers, but they're just pants, so I don't think those
Jersey
work.
Devil is S tier to me.
Jersey Devil for sure. Absolutely.
First of all, I love a hoof. Second of all, very important for me, I am basic white girl. When I say this, tragic backstory.
Tragic, yeah, for sure.
He's sad. He has sad origins. It's
Yeah.
not quite dead wife, but it's close.
Yeah, yeah. It's close. That's good. That's good. Trying to think. Now that I'm being asked about cryptids, my brain is like, you don't know any cryptids. What are you talking about?
Um, okay, so we're still doing S tier. Can I make a controversial
All right.
suggestion?
All right. All right.
Mongolian deathworm.
Okay. Okay.
Like, what that mouth do?
Fair. Honestly, fair. That's fair. The aquatic ones around Ogopogo and Nessie, yeah. Uh, yeah.
Well, okay, you say that, Vesta, but you clearly have not been exposed to enough Vaporeon Rule 34.
Not Vaporeon.
Ogopogo, I think, has something. I wouldn't put it S tier, but at least B. I don't think, like, you need kind eyes. I don't think he has kind eyes, but probably has a hemipene.
True.
And I think water play is, like, pretty basic, interesting sex thing. You know, like the doing it in water. I think there's sauce there.
Okay, S tier. Krampus. Does he count as a cryptid?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the purposes of a fuckability tier list, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Krampus is like ethnic Jersey Devil.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure. No, he doesn't count. He counts.
For the purposes of like in general, I wouldn't say because he's more of a
Not as a
folkloric
cryptid, but
creature.
like in this list, I think he would count.
But like, would I go down on him? Yes. Like for the purposes of that list, yes, he counts. You gotta have some leeway for having a good time. But besides, I think there's also like, for me, to a point, a cryptid it's got to have a character. Like, a vampire isn't a cryptid, but a
No.
Dracula or a Nosferatu is like cryptid adjacent because that's
Yeah.
like there's a narrative there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And like in normal days, I won't be like Nosferatu is a cryptid. But if I'm putting him on a tier list, I'd be like B tier because I think he's a little too snaggletooth. Like I would like curl up under a blanket and like sip hot chocolate and watch like a Christmas movie with him, but I don't know if I'd call him fuckable, you know?
Yeah, that's no, I understand what you're saying. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Boyfriend catalog, yeah.
Obviously all the F tier or like not rated are the ones that are like a little too animal adjacent where you're like, this doesn't feel moral.
The
This isn't.
chupacabra.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
the Greek cow, or
Yeah, yeah.
like a lot of cryptids are like just an animal, but just like not where an animal should be. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, none of them.
No. That's why I was like sitting here trying to think of which ones were not animals. And my brain kept being like Fresno Nightcrawler, but like I said, they're just pants. So that was like F tier.
Um, yeah, no, I wouldn't say F tier. I mean, they're
No,
pants, so
they're
they're semi-plush. But I don't think they'd be. I think they'd be like a one-trick pony, so like C tier.
okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Hey, Salthar, how you doing? Chupacabra is bitey. True.
But
Well,
if you could
we're
make
eliminating the ones that are animals, clearly animals, like the
so
chupacabra.
not like they're all creatures, because a creature is just anything that isn't human.
Yeah.
Like a bird is a creature. But well, no, look, if you can make an argument for sapience, like if you're like Nessie is just like a plesiosaur, then I'm like that's zoophilia. But if you're like Nessie is some kind of ancient great being with its own intelligence and sapience and self-awareness, then I'm like, you could fuck Nessie if you wanted to. Mongolian deathworm is a fleshlight. It's like a bad dragon drop.
Mm-mm.
Also, like for the purposes of just like keeping things like short, I'm gonna like group Sasquatch, Yeti, and Yowie.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
do
so
that.
you're saying all of them have sentience, then Chupacabra's B tier. Like,
Uh,
that's your mileage may vary, but like if you're like into like biting and like scratching and like maybe like knife play and stuff, then like you'd rate them higher. But if you're like, oh, I don't know, I like to be loved, then it's not for you, obviously.
I would say definitely like group up Sasquatch and Bigfoot and all that, but I would argue that Skunk Ape does not belong in that category because Skunk Ape would be bottom tier, just on the basis that his whole thing is he smells bad.
Look, have you ever seen like gay porn where they sniff like sweaty armpits? And
No,
that's not
no,
eliminating him at all.
no! I hate that.
They're licking, they're sniffing. A stink is like some people are into that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, brother. Ew, absolutely.
Danny could disconnect from this call anytime. So this is on them, not me. Uh,
God. Listen, if you're ever looking
um,
for cryptid-based romance books, I got so many.
Dover Demon.
Hmm?
Dover Demon. The Dover
Dover
Demon.
Demon. Oh, I'm trying to remember now.
Massachusetts. You can tell it's Massachusetts because it's like so uninspired. That was an uncalled for like attack on Massachusetts, but I think they're just
That's
like
fine. I'm fine with that.
so it's basically like a little gray man, but
Oh,
like
okay.
crawling on all fours.
Oh, okay.
Um so like what if like a little gray man was like a little more feral? That's like the Dover Demon. And I'm like, oh, see. Let's see. Oh, there's gotta be like Like, do lizard people count?
Um,
Leia.
I think like what do they have like a name? I think like because like
Yeah.
the Jersey Devil is a named creature, but lizard people are not. They're like a species.
Oh, it's like a Menenangle. Okay. Um, yeah. For the purposes of this tier list. So, if you're talking in general, I absolutely agree with you, Vesta. I like. There's a lot of things where people are like, "This is a cryptid." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! That's not a cryptid. That's just like folklore or whatever."
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100% with you. But this is literally us being like, "Would you put your dick in a chupacabra's mouth?" And like, I think we're allowed like leeway there, you know? I'm adding like class and sophistication to the stream, Danny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's great. It's great.
Um, let me see. Hell yes. Yes, you would. Who amongst us would not? I'm thinking. Yes. Uh, I'm double checking the pronunciation. Layak. Layak, here's the thing. B tier. I'm thinking about it from like 2 point. I'm not a dick haver, but I am admittedly like mostly thinking about this from the point of view of like if I had a penis, where would I be willing to put it? And Layak, I'm like, there's space there. I could play with this, you
You can make
know.
do. You'll figure it out.
But I'm like, would this be something I would seek out as a repeat experience? I don't know. Hey, okay, but they're not tentacles; they're entrails, and I feel like that's like a real dividing line. Like again, like would I be like, I'll check this out? Yes, but would I'm like, I want to put it in there repeatedly? I don't know. There is a mouth, but I'm like, that's a one trick pony, you know? Like that's like like in Mothman, there's like room for exploration there. You know, Jersey Devil, there's a lot of exploration there, and like when it's like a constantly like unfolding of new surprises every day, just like any relationship should be. You should be surprised every day. You should like have new discoveries every day. I'm like, if I can think of like three things tops, and then like this experience would be over. I'm like, no, like B tier. That's just my reasoning though. Like I'm interested in like where the A tier is coming from. Is it just like you think like that experience would be like really like interesting and satisfying enough, or is it just like you think there's like more potential there? That's what I want to know. Yeah, what that tongue
Yeah,
do?
that's fair.
No, no, yeah, I'm seeing the A tier now. Yeah. Um, yeah.
That's yeah. That's not why it's not nest. That's fair. I would have a problem with the entrails. Oop, this one. Okay, I have a book where the male character is described as a Mothman. He's not the Mothman. The Mothmen are considered a species. Hey! Yes, we are. Yes. We're no worries. No worries. We're discussing the fuckability of certain cryptids.
Yeah. So I was telling Denny that I was like, I could make a tier list fuckability of like Hollow Knight bosses. And then I was like, but what about cryptids though? And I think we've made some real interesting headway here. Um, for the purposes of the tier list, we're being very lax on what counts as a cryptid. We've agreed for the purposes of the tier list, Krampus is a cryptid.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Um,
cryptids and mythical
yeah,
creatures.
folkloric icons. To that
Yeah.
end, Green Man. I guess if we're going Krampus, we can go Green Man. Green Man S tier.
Okay, okay, okay.
Cause like
What does
it's
that
gonna
do?
be like a really weird poll. Um, you ever seen Evil Dead?
Yes.
Like like vines and
Oh, the tree.
like tree
You know what?
bondage.
I have a book for you, Jay.
Post it, man.
It's crazy actually. It's actually a very wild book. And I'm not going to say it's a good book. It's just an
I
experience.
have very low standards.
Yeah. Uh I yeah. Okay, this book. This happens in the couple opening chapters. But it starts out like with this woman who is getting married to a rich guy, and then within the first like two chapters, it's not a very long book. She
That's fucking.
discovers what's that?
Is it cuckoldry?
No, no, no. So she discovers that her husband to be is actually like in a weird magic culty situation, and she is being married into the family so that she can make his grandfather immortal by means of um
Like getting pregnant, and getting like his soul in the fetus or
no,
something.
I believe it has something to do with the titty.
Oh, it's titty
Uh
based.
it's but with his grandfather for like the sake of
Okay,
making him like I don't know, it's been a couple years since I read this book.
titty
But
based immortality.
yeah,
Like
something
the
like that.
milk?
I don't even
The
remember.
milk?
Yeah, I think so. I think the grandfather has to imbibe of the titty, and
Okay.
and I don't know. I remember she runs out like when she makes this discovery. She like runs out and they chase after her and chase her into the woods.
I'd
And
hope
then
so, if only
yeah,
for like the dignity of it. Like
yeah.
you can be into it, but like at least be like, oh no, I couldn't possibly. Like baby is cold outside, just a little bit.
She takes off into the woods where she is captured by an ancient immortal tree that has gained sentience. And the tree is the love interest in this book. Um it's insane. This whole book is insane.
Okay, I want to experience it.
Yeah, I'll
If
send it to
just
you. The author just like writes batshit books. Like they have one about The boogeyman stalking somebody. I believe they have one about Krampus. Like,
I will exclude the boogeyman because I think that's too ephemeral a concept to
mm-hmm,
be, rateable in any kind of cohesive way. 'Cause the whole
mm-hmm,
thing about the boogeyman is like it can look and like act anywhere. So I'm like
yeah,
you can make any argument for it.
yeah, yeah,
So if we're agreeing on like folkloric creatures as well as cryptids, if we're going Krampus, Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. I
She's got at least 3 sons, so you know she's experienced.
she's too old for me
You don't
to
like
be
a guild?
crack. No, it's not really my type. I can appreciate it, but Baba Yaga
And
is too old for me.
and we're so destined for each other because like the Kraken is probably like my first monster fuck crush.
Yes. A plus Kraken.
My wife is like, I know what you like, bitch. Yeah, and I'm into that Vesta. Like I want a mommy. I want to be domed by a mommy. I think if you're like, oh, Lady Dimitrescu, but then you're like, oh, I don't know about Baba Yaga. I'm like, you're just like afraid of wisdom. You're afraid of a woman who has like smashed a lot of puss over hundreds of years and knows what she's doing. No, I wouldn't say S tier though, because I do think she would cannibalize me at the end. And I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm not into that, but I would like to like live. I like to have the experience and live. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
A tier. But there's room for more. Hmm. Hmm. The thing is, there's also a lot of like, there's so many like cryptids where it's like, it's just a lion, but it's like in like Bristol, and lions aren't meant to be there, so it's a cryptid.
Yeah.
Uh, it is. Um, I'm not in it though. I don't have it. I don't have the game.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. But I think it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
I literally just like it called Danny.
Yeah.
I was just like, let me in. I'm gonna talk to you about a movie. No, it wasn't a movie. It was a book. It was a book
Yeah, it
where a
was a
guy
book
was
and then it turned into a
full, full,
movie and
full
then
circle. It's a book about a guy who was married to a giant sentient digestive system.
right, we have gone full circle. Wow.
Yeah.
I keep thinking I hear something over here. I'm just gonna that won't let me wander into the woods, that's fine.
Vesta, you've raised such an interesting concept that has raised it to S tier to me. I would love to be a hag. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh no, I'm 30, I'm old now." I'm like, I can't wait until I'm like a bona fide hag. I want to be old. I want to have wrinkles. I want to cackle. I want to have like hairs growing out of my chin in a very like distracting way.
That's
I
just
want
that's just
children in my
PCOS.
neighborhood
That's
to
just me
have
having
like
PCOS.
unrealistic horror stories about me when I've done nothing. They're like, yeah, if you look under a porch, there's like dead bodies there. And I'm like, no, there isn't. I'm just weird and old. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna have any teeth and it's gonna make me talk weird. And it's gonna be really off-putting. S tier, S tier. If I was like consumed and then subsumed by Baba Yaga, S tier, S tier, like a supernatural mantis situation. I am looking for cryptids. Um, a lot of them are just like, it's a monkey, but that monkey shouldn't be here. Oh my god, it's an orangutan, but it's Brooklyn. What the fuck? And there's one that is just called the fuck monster.
Okay, I googled fuckable cryptids, and then I have
Yeah.
a Tumblr post that says cryptids from most to least fuckable. We have number one is Jersey Devil, then we have the Mothman, then we have Bigfoot, Loveland
Respect them for
Frog.
rating Jersey over Mothman. I think that they're a person of like vision.
I don't know what Loveland Frog is though. I've never heard of that.
It's like a big
Oh, it's a frog
bipedal
man.
frog.
All right, he's just a
Yeah,
frog.
it's just a frog that like walks on two legs and is
Okay,
big.
all right. Loch Ness monster, and then Flatwoods monster just says 0. I hate it.
Oh, I love
Rip
the
Flatwood monster.
I love the Flatwood. I'm a Flatwood. The Flatwoods monster is just the aliens from Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I can see it.
And I think like if you played Majora's Mask as a child, then you don't want to fuck the Flatwoods monster because you're like that's dredging up some trauma for me.
Traumatic memories. I played Majora's Mask for the first time 5 or 6 years ago. A man-sized frog. You just read a romance novel about that? Which one? Oh wait, it was your Grimm books. That's right. I remember. Yeah, the Frog Prince. I saved those in my Amazon cart. I just can't afford all those right now. The covers are nice though. Buy them in hardcover. That honestly, that's valid. You've arced like all of them, so at this point you deserve it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How many are left? Oh, that's done. You're done. Wow. I haven't decided what I'm gonna read next. I wanted to read the new AJ Merlin book that just came out. But now I'm afraid to. So I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh no, every time I read a romance book and the nickname for the female main character is Princess, in the back of my mind I'm just going, Oh, princess. Princess. Where are you, princess? Princess. The entire time. That's all I did in that stupid book I read last night. They kept calling her princess. And the entire time, my brain is just going princess. And I ruined everything, honestly. That was the first strike. Sometimes there's good ones, but I don't know. Princess doesn't work anymore. The wrong button. There we go. Yeah, of course. Thanks for hanging out, Jay. I'm ending stream because I think it's time to end stream anyway. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it talking with you. I hope you have a good lunch. Bye. And I'm gonna end stream anyway because it is 10 o'clock. I was just thinking we were getting about to that time. Just finish soaping this up. Okay. Pop up over here. Let me. I gotta get something. I haven't had anything to eat since I got home from work anyway. I'm hungry. Hydrate? Yeah, you got it. Where's my Coke? Where's my Coke? This one. I'm going! Listen, you don't understand how important it was for me to go home and immediately start playing Power Wash Simulator 2. That was my priority. And that's all I did the second I got home. So uh I'm going to raid out. Let's see, to whom? Who's doing stuff? Yeah, I didn't know it was coming out until today either, so this was new to me. I see a lot of people playing House Flipper 2 right now also. Is there something that happened with House Flipper 2? Just checking who we're gonna raid into. Maybe it's because they maybe. It just seems weird that I saw a bunch of streamers playing it today, just out of the blue. I'm gonna raid. Um, We're gonna raid. Looks like Cowrie is building model. I'm gonna raid Cowrie. All right. Here's my raid message if you're a subscriber. Here's my raid message if you're not a subscriber. We'll be back on Saturday with spooky games. Spooky games on Saturday, I promise. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you, and we will be back this weekend. Bye.